Alright, what's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video. So I want to thank you all for watching my last couple videos, the one of the PRL Big Turbo Kit, the one of the dyno, all that stuff. I've gotten a lot of love and a lot of new subscribers, so thank you guys so much for watching that. So with all that being said, make sure you do have your post notifications turned on. I do have a bunch of new content coming. Power wise, not so much, but aesthetic mods, yes. So with all that being said, and with all the added torque, today's video we're going to be installing the Hasport motor mount. As you can see, I did get the 62A bulletproof Kevlar infused polyurethane. So that's what we're going to be installing today. It's definitely going to be one of the key components after putting the big turbo in. I can definitely tell, you know, the engine is moving a lot. So definitely want to stiffen that up, and I don't know, it's kind of annoying. So I've been meaning to put this on for a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the shop, get the car up on the lift, change the oil, and then I'm going to show you all how to change this mount. But first, let's get to unboxing this mount so you can see what exactly comes in the package. All right, so let's go ahead and cut into the box and see exactly what we have here. See, just a bunch of paper. All right, and then right there, as you can see, is the actual mount. Let's go ahead and take it out of the plastic. Actually kind of heavy. I didn't expect it to be that heavy. Boom. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you off the stand so you can get a nice closer look. Here is the mount. Let me turn it this way. Okay, this is the 62A Hasport Kevlar infused rear motor mount. Super easy, 2 bolts, and yeah, this thing is very sturdy. Definitely a key component after adding the big turbo. Definitely needed to upgrade this. So let's get the car on the lift and let's get this bad boy on. And yeah, I'm excited to see how the car feels with the new rear motor mount. I heard you need to give this about 500 miles break-in. I don't know if that's right or wrong. So comment down below if you have one already and tell me, you know, how many miles did it take for you to break yours in. Thanks. All right, guys. So the oil is finally changed in the car, and as you can see here is the factory rear motor mount. This bolt right here is a 19 millimeter, super easy to get off, and then I removed one 10 millimeter bolt right there. And then you have another 17 millimeter that you got to get to right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one loose, take this one out, and then I'll show you guys the rest of the steps. All right, sorry about the air compressor running in the background, but as you can see right here, this bolt right here, it's gonna suck. But what you gotta do is pull this plastic down, get you a smaller 17-inch wrench or 17 millimeter wrench, and get this one out. And then once you get it fully loose, she should come right out. So what I'm gonna do is put the camera down and then get this last bolt out, and then we'll get the new mount in. So it probably took me, I don't know, collectively, but to get the 2 bolts out, maybe 10 minutes, that's all. So just to give you guys a closer look, this is the front one closest to the intercooler, and this is the furthest one back towards the rear of the motor. So this one was a 19 and this one was a 17 millimeter. They're both put on pretty tight, so make sure you put some rear booty behind it, boys. So now that we got both of those bolts out, the rear motor mount should come right out. Just wiggle it just a little bit. Boom. There you have it. Here is the actual factory rear motor mount. It's now time to upgrade that with the new one we have provided from Hasport, the 62A Kevlar infused one. So I'm gonna go get everything situated, get this put back up there, and then I'll show you guys exactly how I did it. All right, guys, so here we are. We have this one started. It's just the one in the rear is not going in fully. Let me see if I can give you guys a look. So if you see right there, she's almost completely in. So we're about to go get a mallet and see if we can't push the rest of it back in order for us to get that bolt in and get her nice and set in there. All right, guys, so the motor mount is now in. One of the tricks that I recommend doing is get this bolt in, but don't get the head all the way in. Just get it started and then work on getting this one first. I found it a lot easier if I got the rear one installed first before I did the one closest to the pipe right here. So make sure, go ahead and get this bolt started, you know, get it in, but don't send it all the way through, don't get it tightened or nothing. Work on this one first, and then from what I read, we tightened this one down to 69 foot-pounds and this one to 69 foot-pounds. That's the best I could do. I asked a lot of people, and yep, 69 foot-pounds. We'll take her on the road and see how she feels with 69 foot-pounds of torque on it. All right, guys, so I just got done driving the car with a new Hasport 62A motor mount for probably, I don't know, 20-30 miles. I could tell when I first started the car up there was a little bit of vibration, but you know, that's to be expected. And I've read on forums now anywhere from 500 to 1,000 break-in miles. But so far as, you know, shifting wise and starting to build boost and, you know, changing it out of gears, the car feels a lot more solid than what it did with the actual factory motor mount. So I'm super excited that, you know, I feel more confident now that the daggum transmission and the motor is not going to come through the floorboard. It used to hit real hard and it used to scare me, so I wouldn't freaking shift and build boost and, you know, get on the car like I used to. But now I have more confidence with the 62A Hasport motor mount. So excuse me, with that being said, is I had trouble finding out what torque specs from Honda for those two bolts are. They're 69 foot-pounds, so both of them are 69 foot-pounds. It's kind of difficult to get a torque wrench in there, but we finally got it done. And yeah, so it's huge success. The hardest thing was to remember, do the rear bolt first and then work your way to the front. Once you get the rear one in and started, you can pull down on the mount and get the other bolt in, and then you'll get it all the way across the other side. And then, like I said, make sure you torque that down to about 69 foot-pounds of torque. Overall, I'd say it took me about an hour from starting and stopping and having to, I actually put a post out on Facebook because I had no idea what the foot-pounds were. So ended up making a phone call. Sergio, the guy who helped me out on my clutch, he has all the Honda manuals and stuff on his computer. Called me back, 69 foot-pounds is what you want. So for any of you all that are wondering, you know, what foot-pounds you need to torque the bolts back to, it's 69 foot-pounds. Took me forever to find that out, so thank you, Sergio, if you're watching this video. Thank you for calling me back and getting me that information. So overall, I would recommend the 62A. I went with the 62A because, you know, it's a little bit softer. It's not as stiff as the other ones they have, and I couldn't be more happier with it. Like I said, I've only drove 20-30 miles on it, and you can tell off startup there's a little vibration, but you know, as shifting it, you know, all the way from first to sixth gear on the highway, so car feels a lot more solid. So good job on Hasport for making us an awesome motor mount. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. All right, guys, so now that the install is completely finished, I wanted to see if I could try to pick up some of the vibration sound. So a little bit of vibration when you first start the car. Let's see if the camera can pick it up. It's very faint, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear that. Let me turn the AC down. You can hear it vibrating a little bit because the AC compressor's on, so you get more vibration out of the car. Go ahead and get this AC turned down because it is hot here in Alabama. Okay. Get a little bit of noise or vibration, I should say, when you're in reverse. You can definitely tell things are rattling or vibrating, I should say. And you get a little bit of, hear that, just a little bit in first gear. Some vibration, as you can hear. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but just a little bit in second. And then after that, so the main areas that I noticed the vibration come from are, one, on a very cold start, like maybe the first start of the car in the morning, and reverse a little bit, and then first and second have a little bit of vibration. And in the near future, of course, I am going to be doing a review on the FX400 clutch. I've now probably got, I don't know, somewhere in the ballpark range of 2,000 miles on it, so not a lot, but it's definitely broke in. And the rear motor mount probably has almost, I'd say probably 1,000 miles on it, if not just a little bit more. But just to piggyback off what I was saying, you know, previously in the video, the rear motor mount. So I drove back from Pennsylvania without the rear motor mount, and I was like, dang man, I should have installed it while I was up at PR Motorsports. But you know, we were just wide open doing 90 to nothing and just doing things left and right. So I just decided, you know what, I'll do it back home when I get home. And in reality, I could have put, you know, 800 miles on the mount already, but driving that big turbo kit back home on the stock motor mount, I could definitely tell. I was like, holy smokes, I should have definitely got a rear motor mount installed while I was there. I had all the tools to do it. I don't know, just a lot of stuff was happening up there. But if you're you know, if you're going big turbo kit, or, you know, even if you just have basic bolt-ons and you might have an aftermarket clutch, I definitely recommend the 62A. The motor mount is perfect. You know, once I, you know, launch the car feels solid. The wheel hop is damn near completely gone. You know, it doesn't even feel like it's there anymore, which is super impressive compared to how it actually used to be. So definitely recommend this motor mount. But I'm gonna pull up over here into this church parking lot and see if I can just creep in first and see if I can get it to if I can get the motor mount to vibrate. I don't think it's that bad. Some people complain about how bad it is, and they, you know, window welded their stock mount, which I didn't. I still have my stock mount at the house. I'll just keep it for whatever. But I'm gonna pull in this church real quick and see if I can't get this to make the noise. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. So all right, so there's a little bit of vibration. I'm going literally 6 miles an hour. Let's go to second. Right there. At 12 miles an hour, it did it again. But like I said, you know, it's a solid rear motor mount, so it's gonna make noises like that. So it doesn't really bother me. It's not like I'm driving a family around. It's just the only person in the car is 9 times out of 10 is just gonna be me. So it doesn't bother me. So I'm in I'm in second gear again, right at 12 miles an hour. It just did it again. So yeah, so just be leery, or just, you know, be cautious that, you know, if you get the rear motor mount and you're gonna have some vibration. And, you know, I can tell when the AC, you know, when I run the AC, the car obviously, you know, tends to vibrate a lot more than what it does normally. All right, so there's first gear again, a little bit of vibration. Second gear, a little bit of vibration. Let's do a little second gear pull. You ready? Alrighty. But anyway, so if you guys have any questions about this rear motor mount, you know, they got the 62A. I think they had like a 70A, something like that. You know, it's Kevlar infused rear motor mount. But if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys, hopefully the camera can pick up some of the vibration that the car has with the motor mount on it. But anyways, like I said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.
It's rap packed to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling.